Jagex is making massive changes to sailing. I read the entire blog post, so you don't have to. Here's everything you need to know in under 5 minutes. Be sure to subscribe to always be up to date with the latest OSRS tips and news. Courier tasks will have their XP increased by 10 to 15% across the board. The goal here is to make sufficient rates for a medium intensity activity, something in between salvaging and Barracuda trials. The polled question for courier tasks is the addition of loot sacks. These would be similar to Hunter Rumor loot sacks, where you would receive sailing supplies with rewards scaled to the tasks you complete. The goal here is to provide more sailing supplies and reduce the time in between boat upgrades. High-level loot sacks would be another way for players to obtain things like dragon sheets or dragon nails. Bounty tasks have no poll, and all of these changes will be happening in-game. Similar to courier tasks, the XP will be increased by 10 to 15% across the board. Jagex will also be increasing the drop rate of sailing-specific rewards from sea creatures, in line with their goal of obtaining ship upgrades quicker. Additionally, every sea creature will now have a main port where their task is always on the board, so you don't have to go searching for them. For example, Deepfin Point will always offer Veiled Kraken tasks, and Fremnik will always offer Vampire Kraken tasks. A much needed change coming will be the ability to customize your sailing panel. You will be able to reorder it however you would like, instead of being forced to scroll down to use facilities that you use frequently. High-value sailing item drop rates for dragon sheets and keel parts will be increased everywhere, which is in line with Jagex's desire to speed up boat upgrades. Dragon sheets will also be added to the Orca's loot table. You will always be able to get better rates while on bounty task in order to incentivize them. The polled question for boat combat revolves around cannons. Should there be an auto-retaliate setting? The goal here is to make it more AFKable. Jagex will not be changing the cannon damage values, flat armor, or sea creature hit points. Once the updates are live, they'll review feedback and go from there. In regards to looting, there is nothing currently planned, but Jagex is looking to make it quicker and looking for your feedback. Their suggestions include allowing crewmates to do the looting, having loot appear so you already know what it is and don't waste time looting low-value items, or the ability to loot multiple items at once. The polled question for ship repairs is the addition of Bosun's Bench. When a crewmate or player is assigned to this facility, they will periodically repair your ship when it can be healed without overhealing it. This uses kits stored in your cargo hold and will still benefit from your crew's deck-handedness stats. Following the pattern of increased sailing supplies, both Lava Strikeworms and Frost Dragons will see their Dragon Sheet drop rate increased. There are also 2 polled questions regarding Frost Dragons. Should there be unlocks for increasing the weight of a Frost Dragon task, and should you be able to increase the task amount? On to sailing uniques. Bell's Folly and the Aquanite Hopper are being discussed, but there aren't any current plans, so Jagex is looking for suggestions. The Horn of Plenty will get the bug fixes seen on screen, and the Medallion of the Deep has a poll question allowing it to be used underwater at Fossil Island, which has been questioned since its release. Deep sea trawling has been a hotly contested activity within the community, and Jagex has heard your feedback. Sailing XP for trawling will be roughly doubled, and the gathering rate will be reduced from 4 ticks to 3. Also, baited shells will be fixed to allow for their intended mechanic of increasing your catch by 20%. Fishing XP will not be boosted for deep sea trawling because Jagex feels that the XP gained is adequate compared to the GP you produce from the activity. They don't want to make it both the highest fishing XP and GP method. Another hot topic has been added to the poll: fishing spots at sea. If the poll passes, you'll see the fishing spots on screen added into the game. If you want to customize the colors of your boat, you are in luck. There is going to be a poll question asking to add standard colors like black, blue, and green to sails. This also opens the door for future customization options. There are also a few miscellaneous updates coming, like the ability to right-click Last Boat on the Teleport to Boat spell, and also using the special attack button in the minimap circle to release a wind mote. Some of these changes will be coming tomorrow, May 12th, and others will be packaged with the release of the Red Reef quest, which is also coming sometime in May. Unfortunately, with these planned updates, pirate encounters will no longer be coming with the Red Reef update, and there will no longer be another Barracuda trial this year. Be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date on the latest OSR's news. Until next time, goodbye.